Thanks to EA for sponsoring this video. Hey lovelies, welcome to part 2 of Emerald Manor. In this video I'm going to furnish this castle. In my last video I built the exterior, so if you want to you can check it out on my channel. And I wanted this to be super luxurious both on the exterior and interior, so the interior will be super glamorous, lots of gold, and I think it turned out pretty cute. Before we continue, remember to use code EMERALD when shopping Sims 4 packs to support me and my channel. Add a pack to your cart, enter Emerald, and apply the code. There is a Sims 4 spring sale going on right now, and you can save on some packs. Thank you so much for your support. I always love to work on kitchens first when I'm furnishing, so I totally did the same here. This build is super grand and luxurious, and I love to create big kitchens, so I thought, okay, where am I going to build this kitchen? Because the floor plan is symmetrical and pretty interesting. I used a lot of space for the staircase in the center, and I just needed some wall space for the cabinets. You can't just build a kitchen anywhere, so I had to figure out where to build it, because as you can see on the right side, for example, there are so many doorways and I didn't have a lot of empty wall space, so I decided to simply use the wall, which is a part of the stairs, for the kitchen. And also like this wall, I just tried to figure out, okay, where's the perfect spot for this kitchen. But I have this little nook on the right side because of the shape, and as you will see, this will be the perfect space for a beautiful breakfast nook. So it's overall pretty cute and cozy, but it's still very grand. You already saw in part 1, in case you watched it, that I have used a lot of space for the garden, for the pool, but this is still pretty big and grand. I know a lot of people actually prefer to play in smaller builds, but I feel like this is like not super over the top. I used some of the spaces you will see to build a home, movie theater and stuff, and a party room, but the living area is like really grand and luxurious, but not too over the top. Here I'm using a rug from Get Famous. It's a rug, but it's like some type of fancy floor decoration. This is just perfect if you want to build a really luxurious, glamorous mansion or a castle. Get Famous in general is just the mansion pack. Like, Get Famous came with Del Sol Valley, which is where I'm building this mansion. It's my favorite world in The Sims 4 because I'm a mansion builder and this world is just perfect. It's like building in the Hollywood Hills or something. There's a 64 by 64 lot. It's just perfect, and I'm so happy about this pack still. Like, when it came out, I only recently started to create content, and I'm not even sure if like Get Famous turned me into the mansion builder that I am these days, or if I mean, I always loved mansions and big builds, but I feel like Get Famous unleashed something in me. But ironically, even though Get Famous is like so important to me as a builder, I don't create like these really glamorous castle type builds that often. But when you look at the furniture that came with Get Famous and all these floor decorations, the pack is definitely about creating some really glamorous mansions and also some like mid-century modern builds. Like, this is like really random, but we actually have some mid-century modern items in Get Famous. And here I'm working on the living room. So on the right side of the staircase we have the kitchen, and then we have the living room here, and in the center behind the stairs I'm going to work on the dining room, which is kind of connecting everything. I used this beautiful TV, which looks like a painting, and I also used these beautiful sofas, which are from Get Famous, I think, or maybe I'm wrong. It could also be cottage living. Maybe it's cottage living, but I just wanted to like introduce a little bit of warmth to the living room, and this here is the office. So the floor plan is symmetrical, everything's mirrored, so this room is the office, and the identical room on the other side will be a bathroom. So everything is like very close to each other. Like, we have the kitchen and the living room in the center. Behind it we have the dining room, then on the right we have the office, and on the left we have a bathroom. So it's very manageable. Like, you can easily play in this, even though it's very grand. Everything is like very close to each other, and I just wanted this to be still like, I just want this to make sense so you can properly play in this. And now I'm working on the pool. In my last video, I was talking about the room which is curved inwards, and when you do this, a room is not fully closed because there will be like some type of gap at the top, and I still wanted to go for this look, and my idea was to simply turn this area into an indoor pool, which is not really indoor, it's like outdoor, but it looks indoor. I thought that this would be a fun workaround to just deal with this, to deal with the fact that this room is not fully closed. So this is like a outdoor indoor pool, I don't know, but I just wanted to use this space, and I was just having some fun with the round pool shapes. I just wanted to fill the space in a creative way, so the pool shape is pretty interesting. Here I'm just trying to illuminate everything, placing some chandeliers, some lights in the pool, just different things. I then started to work on the bedrooms. I also wanted them to be luxurious. I also wanted to introduce a little bit of color. These curtains are from the Businesses and Hobbies pack. They have this beautiful dark green color, and I found this bed which has a matching color. I think it's so interesting. We don't have a color wheel, and when the base game came out, it was sometimes a bit hard to really match everything, even though like a lot of the styles were cohesive, so you could like really go for example, the style that we see in Oasis Springs. But overall, it was pretty hard in the beginning when you had a vision like this to match everything. But now that we got like so many packs over the years, it's really easy to like color match everything, even though we don't have a color wheel. Also, when I was working on all these like really pink Barbie builds, it was like really easy to find a lot of pink items. But I'm still wishing for pink swatches for everything. Like sometimes we get new item and I just think to myself, oh my gosh, I would love to have like a really cute pastel pink swatch for this. And yeah, this is another one. This is located in the round room. Like it's, as I said, like really symmetrical, so we have like two rooms which are like really round. And yeah, I was struggling with placing a bathroom a bit, but I managed this, so there will be a bathroom. I was just having some trouble there because sometimes it just deletes the craft room. And yeah, this is another one. I love to use these rugs from the Vampires pack whenever I'm working on a mansion like this, because it's like kind of modular. You can just attach it and you can like connect it like this, and it's like looking really big and beautiful. And I love this, so you can really like match it with your room size and whatever you're dealing with. I really, really love this. I've decided to like use this little glass coffee table, which has a more modern vibe, but I still feel like it makes sense. And we have like these little nooks in these bedrooms. This is like the nook that you saw in the first video of this build, where I was working on the exterior, where I had a hard time building a roof on top, which would make sense and looks good. I just decided to place an armchair over there and make it cute. This build has 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. I didn't include all of them, but like in the video, I included them in the build, but not in the video. So it's like really big and grand. But now we are working on the home gym, and I just wanted this to have the same vibe as the rest of the build. When I'm thinking of home gym, I'm always thinking of modern and just like a spa or something, but I just wanted this to have the same vibe as the rest of the build. So the mirrors give it like a slight modern vibe, but overall it's like just as grand and luxurious as the rest of the build. And then thought, okay, it would be so fun to have like a home movie theater. So I used a red wallpaper and all these red armchairs. So I really wanted this to look like a proper movie theater. I also included a bar, so you could just really hang out here, watch a movie together. And this is what I was going for. I found this little lamp from Businesses and Hobbies, which was just perfect for this type of vibe, because in the movies you sometimes have these little lamps sitting on the tables like in front of you. I don't know, like at least in some vintage movies. Like this is what I was going for. I also used some like paintings or posters from Get Famous, I think. I just wanted this to look like really like just like the real deal, and there's like so much red in here, and I love this because the rest was like so neutral colored, and I had so much fun using like so much red here. It was just really fun after finishing all these more neutral colored rooms. And I then thought, okay, the other room on the other side, which is mirrored because of the symmetrical floor plan, I'm just going to turn this into a party room so you can just have a party over here. And I mean, this is a really big mansion. It just needs everything you could imagine. So I just thought, okay, that's fun. And this video is slowly coming to an end. Before it ends, I want to remind you that you can use code EMERALD in the EA app to support me in my channel if you would like to. If you do so, thank you so much. And yeah, I'm going to show you so many screenshots so you can really check out what's going on here. If you haven't watched part 1, you can do that on my channel, and there you will see how I'm working on this beautiful exterior. This build is available in the gallery. It's called Emerald Manor. My ID is KateEmerald. You can also find all the information in the description box, so you can check this out, grab it and play in it if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are doing so well. I love you all, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.